Hello, good afternoon everyone. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Hello, this is Isay once again and I will be your host for this afternoon's workshop, and this is our Code Your Future with StackTrek in partnership with Job Street. Build your first website in 2 hours. So for this afternoon, we will be trying to build your first website. Ayun. So hello everyone. But before we proceed with our workshop for this afternoon, so I just like to remind everyone to confirm your attendance, kindly type in your name and the place that you are watching from. Sige. So I just like to acknowledge some few people, no, especially our early birds. We have from Polytechnic University of the Philippines. We have from Binyan, Laguna, Samar, uh, Jose Rizal University, Mandaluyong. We have from Zamboanga del Norte. We have from Cavite. We have from Cebu City. There. Right. We have from Gitago, Misamis Oriental. So, same with our previous workshops. Now we are attended by people all around, from all around the country. Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. There. But before we proceed again with our workshop, so just some few reminders. For those who pre-registered, I believe that you were sent a pre-session assignment, but just to do a review, make sure that before our session or workshop starts, you have already enrolled in the workshop that we will be using for this afternoon. So, sige nga. For those who successfully enrolled, kindly type in enrolled sa comment section so that we would know kung lahat ba kayo naka-enroll na sa course that we will be using for the workshop this afternoon. There. Kindly type enrolled, okay? Enrolled na si James, si Julius, si Mika. Alright, so I think okay, so I think most of you are already enrolled. So we will also be sharing with you the link if just in case hindi pa kayo nakapag-enroll. And also guys, if you know someone who is interested, no, or parang magiging interested siya in this workshop, you can also share our live stream via YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So baka may friends kayo dyan na you think who are interested or willing to learn programming or at least building their first website, you can also share this live stream to them. Okay, dami na palang naka-enroll. Okay, so I also want to know, sino ba yung mga first time naka-join ng Code Your Future workshop here? Alright? If this is your first time, kindly type in first. If second time, second. If third, third. Ganon. First. Great. Sino ba yung mga nag-join ng workshop this morning tapos nag-join na naman this afternoon? Second today from James. Wow. Thank you, James, for joining us again. All right. So we have first, second. Good to know. Good to know. So once again, make sure that you are enrolled in our course that we will be using for this afternoon. And also, for the distribution of our digital certificate of participation, only those who completed the pre-session assignment, which means you have successfully enrolled in the workshop course, those who confirmed attendance in our comment section, so be sure to type in your name and the place that you are watching from, and of course, those who completed the coding activity will be given the digital certificate of participation. So tatlo yun. Complete the pre-session assignment, enroll in the course, type in or confirm your attendance by typing your name and the place that you are watching from in the comment section. And lastly is that you would be able to complete the coding activity later. There. Oh, we have mga people from this from the Python workshop this morning. Hello guys, nice to see you this afternoon again. So there you have it. Also, during our workshop. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to type them in the comment section, as our product team is on standby on all platforms to assist you with any issues, errors, or problems that you will be encountering there. And also, after the workshop, we will be doing a short info session for our full stack bootcamp. So, by joining this, I assume na you are somehow interested in pursuing a career in tech, and this might be something for you or something na interested kayo na gusto nyong gawin. And with that one, I know you're all excited to build your first website. And of course, let us not delay any further. So for this afternoon's workshop, we will be trying to build your first website. And of course, I would like to call in our very own product manager at StackTrek, Miss Ariesa Ko. Hi,
Hello,
Ariesa.
hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear
There,
me? Sai?
Yep. Yes,
Sige.
yes.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. So, welcome to StackTrek Job Street, the ICT's building your first website workshop in 2 hours. So, let me share my screen. Sige. Right. Sige, window ko na. Right. Right. So, I hope you'll be able to see my screen. Ayun. Sige. So, build your first website in 2 hours. So, what is, let us discuss first the basics of HTML. So, HTML, we'll be using HTML and CSS for this workshop. So, I do hope you're in your laptop so that you'll be able to do hands-on. Those people who would be able to do the activity will only be the ones who will receive the digital certificate, right? So, what is HTML? Okay, so assume HTML is just like a skeleton. Tapos yung CSS is more on the appearance, more on the looks, more on the presentation layer. Ano yung sa labas? Okay, it's more like in a house. Now, HTML is the foundation, yung sa loob niya, pero yung CSS naman is the exterior. Okay, so that's HTML with CSS. So later on, when you pursue your career in web development, you'll be able also to see JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript is more likely what will that certain action do, something like that. So let me share a quote with you by Max, from PayPal. Learning to code will be a huge booster for your future, no matter what your professional plans may be. So what does that mean? So it means that if you want to be a doctor, that's fine. Learning to code is essential because you could automate things. You could make a app or a website or a web app that's related to the medical field, or it could be engineer, a civil engineer. You could automate a lot of things, a lot of process by building your own program or website and etc. So learning to code is the next big thing for the world, basically, especially during the pandemic. We realized that a lot of things can be done through the use of technology. Okay, we try to take advantage of what technology could offer during the pandemic. We tried to maximize, especially those times. Sorry. Okay. Especially those times na hindi tayo parang hindi tayo makagalaw. We can't move because of the restrictions, because of the COVID itself. Okay. So, why do you want to create your own website? So this is based on the previous or the people I know why they wanted to start their career in website development, or let's say web development. They wanted to create their own portfolio. Okay, that's one. Okay, because creating your own portfolio will also boost your professional side. Okay, they wanted to boost up their business, small business, by creating a website. So sometimes the startups would love to create their own websites because it boosts their confidence. I've actually had this one conversation before in a client, I guess. She said that in the US or in abroad now, if your product does have a website, it makes it more legitimate. It has a bearing. Okay. So starting a career in web development. So basically web development has a huge demand right now. So let us start with HTML. So HTML is a language in which most websites are written. HTML is used to create pages and make them functional. Okay? So basically, yung HTML, yung structure niya. Yung sa loob. Okay? So HTML tags. Tags are used to mark up the start of an HTML element, and they are usually enclosed in angle brackets. Okay? You can see it here. An example of tag. So most tag must be opened and closed. You have the pair. Okay? So kaya siya tinawag na tag because it comes with pairs. Okay? So H1, then closing tag. Open tag, then closing tag. Okay? So basically, these are the things that I'll be using in the workshop. That's why I'm briefly discussing this one. But it's okay if medyo na-overload pa yung brain nyo in terms of the information. That's fine. Especially if this is something new to you. Okay, that's fine. Later on, you'll be able to realize how it works. Then after the workshop, so hopefully you'll be able to open your eyes in a career in web development. So HTML tables allow web developers to arrange data into rows and columns. So the use of tables is primarily to make it more organized. Okay? When drawing a table, you must open an element table. Then we use this one, table rows, table cells. You'll be able to see this one later in the workshop. CSS. Okay? CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. As the word style, meaning the appearance, the looks, the outside perspective. Okay? CSS describes how HTML are to be displayed on screen or in paper or in other media. CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. So later on, you'll see. External style sheets are stored in CSS files. Okay? You have external and internal. Okay, so let us start with the coding proper. So I'll not hold you long with descriptions and stuff like that, theories. Let's go to the coding proper. Right. So I do hope you can see my screen. Okay, so paano pumunta dito? So as what we've given you guys, no? We've given you the edu.stacktrek.com na instructions. Then once you're in edu.stacktrek.com, go to Code Your Future Job Street Coding Workshop 02. Then once you see it, you go enroll. Once you're done enrolling, you'll be able to see a spreadsheet or a PDF, a PDF that will contain the link for the website, for the YT and Facebook, as well as the code sandbox. You just click this one, then you will be redirected here. Okay. Okay, let's start. So once you're in the platform, kindly comment sandbox. Okay, so that I'll know if nasa sandbox na kayo. Wait, I'll switch to window. Pa-comment ng sandbox before we start so that I'll know na we're on the same page. Okay, yun, sandbox. So bakit sandbox now? So trivia. So usually we sandbox because sandbox is like a playground wherein we will be able to try things out, etc. So usually startups use sandbox as a term to use when they are testing something now. What we do when they want to play around, etc. So that's why tinatawag siya na sandbox. Okay, so far, so good. Sige, antayin natin yung iba. You just comment here, Romierna. Okay? So some of your comments will be handled by the product team. So those are my teammates. They'll be able to address your questions if you have later on. Okay, so far so good. All right, so let's start. Okay, so when you're in the code sandbox, you will be prompted by a modal. So this is called modal. Okay, yung iba, pwede mo siyang sabihin medyo pop-up screen, pwede naman. So, but in web development sense, this is called modal. Okay, then just click HTML. Okay. So once you're in the HTML already, you'll be seeing a template. Okay? Meron siyang template. So ito yung mga tags niya. Guys. Okay? So ito, head, subhead, style sheet. No? This is the connection to this one. Okay? You have the title. Then you have here your header. One, hello world. So if we try to remove world, automatically you'll be able to see it here. Okay? So let's say, hello Philippines. Okay? Oh, makikita nyo yan right away. Okay? Right. So what we'll do, okay, first is to put an ID. Okay? Put an header. Sorry. Okay, wait lang. Put an header. Okay? Header. Tapos, inside the header, you put there an ID is equal to, say, showcase. Okay? Later on, yung ID ninyo, that is where we reference dun sa CSS natin. Okay? So when we say reference, automatically, we will be able to detect, okay, that part pala, yung tinutukoy. Parang ganun. So let's start here. Let's name it this one as code and coffee. So usually, no, trivia as well. Developers love to drink coffee. Not all, but most. Kasi when you're a developer, usually you like to think. And sometimes coffee would stimulate. Okay. Right. Then we add here paragraph. Ito yung paragraph tag, P. Okay? When you actually type in na P, automatically may close na siya. Okay, sorry, we need to remove this one and put it here. Okay? This means that ito yung header niya, yung sa loob niya will be under header. Okay? Or sakop niya, sakop. Okay. So lagay tayo ng quote, no? Okay? Good ideas start with brainstorming. Okay? Great ideas starts with coffee. Okay? You could put any text that you want. Okay? This is just an example. It doesn't mean na kailangan mo talagang sundin. Ganun. Right? Tapos, lagay tayo ng button. Okay? Sorry. href. Okay. Okay. This one, yung asterisk, that means na magre-reference siya sa index. Okay? But for now, we won't do 2 pages, just 1 page. No? For you to be able to see. Right? So, ID is equal to button. Okay? Tapos, anchor tag. This is a anchor tag. Means nag-link siya, na nag-anchor. Read more. Okay? So, once you're done with this one, what are we going to do? This is the structure. This is the HTML. Ito yung structure ng building. Assume this is the structure of your building. Okay. Next. you go here to style.css. Okay? Lagyan natin ng spice. Okay? So, this one, ilagay tayo ng margin. Okay? Let's remove the margin. Okay? Once you're done, semicolon. Okay? Actually, terms in CSS are more like a term we usually use even in Microsoft Word. 16px. Okay? Margin, font size, 16px. Then we have line height. Okay? 1.5. Right? So basically, nagka-ano na siya, right? Nagka-style na siya ng konti. So don't worry, we'll be doing this bit by bit. Okay? So once you're done, could you comment initial showcase? Okay, I'll be waiting. Okay? This one. Let me know if you have questions or somewhat hindi malinaw. Okay. Ito guys, you could move this one if you like. Okay. Ayan. Sige. Initial showcase. Ayun. It's nice. Alright. Yes. Gagayahin. Oh, sorry. Okay. Right. Okay, let's wait for the others. So it's okay, guys. Ano lang yan. It's okay na medyo, alien pa yung ibang terms and etc. You'll be able to get it naman after. Okay. Para hindi tayo malito, we could do a tab. You create a tab so that you'll be able to see na, ay, okay, nasa loob siya ng header. Okay. Ayun. Ayun. Sige. Game. Yung background image niyo, that's the next, no? You just go to Google and you search for your own background image. So, okay na yan. Okay lang yan. You don't need to copy my background image. That's the next thing that we'll do kasi. Okay. Okay. So, how do we add a background image? So, basically, we put here a div. Okay. Okay. We put here a div. Lagay natin ng ID. Okay. Then, we put here BG image or background image. Okay, guys, again, disclaimer, you don't need to copy my image. You could search sa Google. You'll be able to see or copy some links ng image na gusto ninyo. Alright. So, BG image. Then you go here to style.css. Okay, how do we be able to load in some image? Okay, so in CSS, we could reference, okay, a lot of things. No? For example, body, na walang pound sign or hashtag. Okay? Tapos, yung iba naman is, pag ID, is you use this one, pound. Okay? And others uses this one. Okay, this is the class. No? But for now, we'll be using ID para hindi kayo malito. But later on, if you will pursue your career, you could also use classes. Okay? So, BG image. Okay? Open, close parenthesis. Open, close brackets, curly brackets. Okay. So this is the background image. Okay, so wait, I'll be copy and pasting my background image. Okay. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, background dash image, okay, colon, okay, URL, okay, then single quote, then lagay mo yung link ng image mo. Okay? Okay. Okay. Sige, wait lang. Check natin. Okay. Sige. Baka may nakalimutan ako na tag. Wait lang. Checking the image. Yun. Right. Background dash image. Right. Sige. Then, lagyan mo ng height. Okay? 100 VH. Okay, there. You can see the image now already, right? Okay. Tapos, i-modify natin yung mga background size, etc. Okay? Just hang on for a moment. Okay. So, you guys could copy in Google yung background image ninyo. Or I could share the link. Okay, saglit. I'll try to share the link dun sa ano. Wait lang. Sige, wait lang guys ha. I'll try to share the link with you ng image para di na kayo mahirapan. Okay, sige. So, sharing the link. Try to share sa StreamYard. Di ako makakomment. Wait lang. For my team, kindly share the link of an image. Sige. Sige, please. Someone will share from my team the link sa image, but you could actually go to Google. Now, just copy the copy image link. Right click, then copy image link. Okay, sige. Okay, so basically, ito na yung ano mo. Nag-load na yung image mo. Ito yung text mo kanina. Right, so next na tayo. So, we will modify the background size and the position. So, background. Okay. Please don't forget the semicolon. Background size. Okay. Cover. Okay. semicolon, background position, okay, center, semicolon. Okay? So this is how we modify the background size and the position. Okay? Next, we modify the opacity. Okay? So we use opacity to actually let our user see the text. 0.7 lagay natin. Okay? So you can see medyo siya, medyo pumuti ba konti yung coffee. Okay? Sige. Then, we want to add a blur filter. Filter, blur. Kasi in the usual, if we actually don't blur the image, hindi siya parang yung text nyo, hindi siya makikita kasi inaagaw yung parang spotlight ng image talaga na dapat background lang. Okay, so we try to blur the image. Sige. There's the link for... Sige, di nasundan yung nilagay sa code. Sige. Sige, ulitin natin konti. Okay, for the index.html, you add this one, div, then lagyan mo ng ID, bg-image. Okay, it's important that you follow the ID because that is where we reference from the style.css. Okay, so it's important that you copy the ID. Exact ID, right? So in the HTML, index.html, you copy or you actually put this one, okay? ID is equivalent to bg image, okay? This is just one line. Ito lang yung nilagay ko, guys. Wala na akong nilagay na iba for this section. Next, you try to go to style.css. Okay, you try to go to style.css. Tapos, what you'll do is you'll create a section for pound bg dash image. Okay, this is reference dun sa div mo. Here. Okay, this is reference by the use of ID. Okay, then you load the background image. I think my teammates will be able to share the image link via the comment section. Kindly check. Okay. So background image URL. Right? So you just copy and paste it and enclose it into single quote. Okay? Then what you'll do is to add a height. So height colon 100 VH. Okay, don't forget your semicolon. Don't forget your semicolon. Then background size, cover, background position, center, opacity 0.7. So yung opacity, ito yung pumuti-puti dun sa picture natin. Okay? Then you filter, blur, it blurs the image. Okay, a bit. So that you'll be able to put some text right after. Okay? Sige. Image link. Nasa ano naman, nasa comment yung image link. Just copy and paste it. Okay? Para di na kayo mahirapan. Sige, once you're done, kindly comment background. Sige, once you're done, kindly comment background. Sige, you could ask questions so that we'll be able to know if saan kayo nahirapan. Okay? Kindly comment background. Yun. Sige, let's do it bit by bit. I could repeat some parts naman. So again, you just add this one, div, bg image. Tapos, you go to style.css. Then we reference that ID. Okay? Then these are the properties. Right? Right? Sige. Okay. So let's assume you have a coffee shop that you wanted to create a website for your coffee shop. So the coffee shop's name is Code and Coffee. Right? Okay, next tayo. Right. So we design the showcase. Ano yung showcase? Ito. Okay, so we design. Let's try to put some spikes on our website. So pound. Sige. Okay. Pound. Showcase. Okay. Open, close, curly brackets. Then inside that one, you start creating the for or the design or the appearance of that showcase. Showcase is referenced here. So, this one. Okay, dito siya. Dito tayo magsa-style. Okay? So, first things first, let's align the text. Sorry. Text. Align. Center. Okay? Text, align, center. So, let's check. Na-align ba? Yes, nag-center na yung mga text natin. Next. Position. Okay? Absolute. Okay? So, we want to display the background image, so it will position absolute and set the top, left, and the right. Okay? So, later on, you'll be able to see. So, position, absolute, top, 20%. Sorry, kalimutan ko. Yun! Nasa ano na siya? Nasa ano na yung text mo. Okay? Top 20%, left 15%, top, left, right 15%. Right? So, nasa dito na siya. You should have this output. No? So, this is your website already. Okay? Sige. Tapos, let's make our font bolder. No? Siyempre, when we make websites, we see to it that it's pleasing to the eyes. The colors, the thickness of the font, the thickness of the words, no? Or the thickness of the text, or even the experience itself of the user. Okay? Font weight, okay, is equal to bold. Okay? Tapos, lagay tayo ng border. Border, 3px, okay, solid. Then, lagay tayo ng F1, F1, F1. So, what is this? So, basically, in colors, no, we have the corresponding hexad. Wait, ano natin? I'll show you. Okay, I hope my internet cooperates. So, we have this one. Right. So, sige. I'll share my screen so that alam nyo yung ano. Okay. Ayan. Wait lang. Nasa ano siya. Hindi ko siya hindi ako makabag. Switch screen. Okay. Sige. So, You could go to htmlcolorcodes.com. Okay, so you'll be able to see here, hindi ako makapag-switch screen. Okay, so this is how it looks. Yung website nila is htmlcolorcodes.com. You'll see the hexacode. Okay, so if you're not familiar with it, you could go venture. Okay, border 3px solid F1, F1, F1. Okay, so this is the color, yung color niya na translated color niya. This is the border, right? So next, so let's put a space in our box. How to do that? We put the padding, then 20px, okay, 30px. Okay, so you can see may space na siya. Right? Then, yung body natin, lagay natin na color white. Okay, so that your text will be seen na already. Okay, so code and coffee. Right. So let me check the comment. Sige. Okay. Okay, so sorry for the missing out the semicolons. I'm reading your comments. Sige, some of your questions, just put it in the comment section so that we'll be able to help you. Okay, code and coffee. Right. So once you're done with this section, now kindly comment coffee. Once you're done with that section, kindly comment coffee. Okay. Okay, sige. Kindly comment coffee once you're done. Yun. Ayun. Sige. Okay, so once again, what did I do? I added a style dun sa showcase natin. Okay, so basically, dito siya. It reference dito sa ID ng header. Then, the styles properties are as follows. So, text alignment, position, yung top, left, at right, yung font weight, yung border, at saka yung padding. Okay, hopefully that you have the same output as mine. Okay? Sige, coffee code. Okay, product team from YouTube, kindly send the link of the background piece again. Walang background image na lumabas. Kindly check if you did have a single quote, it should be enclosed in single quote. Okay, baka doon. Tapos, kailangan lagay kayo ng height. Okay? Lagay din niyo yung itong mga properties na to. Though, once you input the height, automatically, you'll be able to see the coffee, okay, or the background image. Right. So don't worry, guys. This is not a too complex na website, no. We just want you guys to kickstart or to see. Okay? All right. So next, what are we going to design? Basically, the button. Kasi hindi siya mukhang button. Okay? So, what you'll do, pound. Okay? So, bakit pound siya? Okay? Kasi ID siya. So, you'll be able to see it here. Button. Okay? Should be the same. Right? So, I'll try to make it small muna yung sa gilid para you'll be able to see. Okay, button. Tapos, sa button, let's modify the size. So, font size, okay, 18px. Okay? Tapos, lagay tayo ng text decoration. It removes the underline. Okay, none. Okay, so walang underline na, as you can see. Next, link by default is blue in color. So, let's make it white. Kasi medyo hindi siya maganda sa mata. Okay. So, color will be white. Next, let's put a border to the button. Okay, border. FFF. Sorry, space to. Remove the space. Okay, F. Pound. Again, ito naman yung FFFF. Okay. 1px. Then, solid. Okay, so as you can see it here, ito na siya. Meron na siyang border. Next, what are we going to do? Let's add a padding. Para maganda siyang tingnan. Mukhang button siya talaga. 5px, 10px. Okay? Okay, ito na siya. It would look like that. Next, border radius. Border radius. Okay? 5px. Okay, para yung edges niya, as you can see, hindi na siya parang rectangle lang talaga. Okay, usually buttons are not really pointed kasi. So, mas maganda siya kapag medyo soft yung edges niya. Okay? So, apart from that, we will try to put some effects on your button. Okay? Button, hover. That means upon hover, hover means kapag you put your cursor. Okay, ganun. Maraming actions sa HTML. Hover, clicks, etc. So you'll be able to see that naman if you'll pursue a career in basically web development. We change the background color. Background. So let's say brown. Let's see. Okay. Ayun. So once you hover, may kulay na siya. Right? Okay. Sige. I'll see the comment section. The read more is on the right side. How to put it at the bottom. Okay. So, baka na-miss mo, ito siya. Na-align siya. Right? To showcase, please check. Okay, in-align natin. Sinenter natin yung lahat. Tapos, yung button naman, yung how it looks will be here. Then, yung hover dito. Okay. Some of your comments, my team will be able to assist you. Nawala po yung text sa akin nung nag-set ng color white sa body. So, it might be, guys, na nakalimutan nyo yung semicolon. Please, check if every line ninyo may semicolon. Okay, sige. For this one, kindly comment button once you're done. Okay, my team is sharing to you the link for the image and as well as yung HTML hex code. Okay, kindly comment button once you're done. Please now make sure that the ID are the same. Now, this is very important because dito siya nag-reference. Pag iba yung reference niya, you won't be able to see talaga yung output no? BG image showcase button. Dapat yung ID susundin talaga. Same spelling siya talaga. Kasi strict siya. Okay? Right. Okay. So let's add another section. Okay. How do we do that? So you put here a section. Okay. Inside that section is the H3. Okay. Schedule. No? Schedule ng opening ng restaurant nila. Okay. So what are we going to do? So don't worry if hindi nyo pa makita. No? Let's put a spice or let's put a design on the schedule. Kasi naka-white siya, so hindi nyo siya makikita pa right now. Okay? So let's go here to style.css. Okay? Let's put here. Okay. Okay, sige. Fine. Okay, so before putting his style here, what are we going to do is to add an ID. Okay, if you can recall, you need to add an ID. Okay. Section, schedule. Right? Okay. So your reference is one in your style.css. Okay. Section dash schedule. Ayun. So we would be able to see the text, no? Lagyan natin ng spice. So background dash color. Okay. Count. A47 E3B. Okay? You'll be able to see it na. Okay, ito na siya. Okay, kasi may background color na siya. Kanina kasi by default, naka-white siya. Okay? Kasi sinet natin dito sa body na white. So, lahat ng text, mag-white yan. Okay? So, next is to text align. Okay, sorry, nakalimutan semicolon. Yun. Text align, center. Okay. Next. How do we do this? Padding equal to 20 px. Right, so nandito na siya. Right, you'll be able to see it na. Okay, isang section na to. Schedule ng opening ng coffee shop ninyo. So that's the goal. No? Right. So once you're done, let's add here the table. Okay, so as what I've mentioned in the previous discussion na nung una, usually tables are made so that, ano siya, parang it will look more organized. Okay, so let's jump into, right, the table. So where do we put the table? Put the table here. Table, there. So inside the table, you have the table rows, TR. Okay. Tapos, inside that one, you have your table. Yun. TR. Okay. This is how we do it. Table. Inside table, you have TR. Then inside TR, you have TD. Okay, the TD tag. Okay. So yung TD natin, let's put an ID to that TD. Okay. Is equal to table day. Okay. Tapos Monday. Okay, Monday. Tapos, lagay tayo ng isang table TD ulit. Okay. Say, ID natin will be table time. Okay. That will be, let's say, 8 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Right. So, ito na siya. You'll be able to see the schedule. Right. So, we try to copy and paste kasi same lang naman to siya. Okay, the TR, tabled rows, meaning rows, isang row siya. So, you can see here, mag-a-add siya. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, let's say same lang pa din, opening niya. Okay, then let's try to copy again. Mag-a-add tayo. Wednesday. Okay, I'll not change the opening and the closing time. Then you can copy again. Thursday. Okay, then we could copy again. Friday. Then we copy again. Saturday. Then we copy lastly Sunday. But this time, let's assume na closed sila pag Sunday. Okay, so ito na yung schedule mo. Okay, so it looks tidy kasi naka-table siya. Pero, we'll try to design it. We'll try to decorate it. Okay, parang Christmas tree siya. It needs decoration to make it look more presentable. To make it look more a bit of parang pleasing sa mata. Okay, so what are we going to do? Right. So we have here table. Open, close. Right. Okay, let's check muna. Yeah. Lagay tayo ng ID dito para ma-reference natin. Okay, ID table. Then you go to CSS, then you make the table ID from the ID. Magma-margin tayo. Don't worry guys, yung mga ano nito, yung mga parang properties, no, you'll be able to venture it in a moving forward, no? You don't need to memorize naman everything. You just need to understand how it works and you just explore, no, while you're doing your exercises, the usual. Na hindi siya like isang bagsakan lang, you'll be able to get it naman. Usually bit by bit siya. Just like if you gone into the workshop in the 40 minutes coding workshop using Python, bit by bit siya. Hindi siya expected na 40 minutes kuha mo na talaga. It's more on, you get the gist of how it works. Okay? So, auto. Tapos, border top. Border top tayo. 1px solid. Okay? So, as you can see, it's here. Alright. Tapos, let's see, mag-ano tayo. Border bottom. 1px solid. Right. Okay? So, you can see, medyo pleasing na siya sa mata. Naglagay tayo ng borders. Right. So, next. As you can see here, I made an ID called table day at saka table time. So, we'll try to make a style on that one. Okay. Pound, table, day, open, close, parenthesis. Right. Padding, right. Okay. 60px. Okay. So, as you can see, may padding na siya. Looks more decent. Then, you text align. Sorry. Text dash align. Center. Okay. Sorry. Left. Left siya dapat. Okay. Pag center dito siya kasi. Next. What are we going to do? Since okay na yung table day natin, table time tayo. Table time. Then, we have here text align. Okay, sorry. Missing this out. Text align. Right. Okay. Okay, as you can see, if you're missing out some spelling, di siya talaga nagre-reflect ba dito. Okay? Yun. So once you're done with the table, kindly comment table. Yeah. Thank you for pointing out. Yes, tama. TR is table row, PD is table date. Okay. Minsan, you could use table headers, no, if you want. Depende siya sa style mo. Okay? So, kindly comment table pag tapos na. Okay, then we have the last section na, the footer. Okay? Right. Sige, let's wait for the others. So again, no, while waiting, I'll be discussing some parts. Again, what did I do? Number one, I did add a section called section schedule. It reference from the ID section schedule. Next, I added a header, okay, name schedule, okay, H3 schedule, okay, header, ito siya. Then I added a table, okay. Tapos, the table is referenced by the ID table, okay. Then, TR, okay, table row, ito siya, isang row siya, Monday 8 to 5, isang row siya, ganun. PD is table data. PD is table data. Yan, then I copy and pasted it para at least sa next days na. Okay. Then I reference the table day via the ID table dash day. Then I reference the table time via ID table dash time. Right? Okay. Then what did I do next? I tried to add styles on the table. Okay, section schedule. Okay, this is the style here sa taas. Okay, dito siya. Then, table. Okay, ano yung mukha ng table? Okay. Ano yung mukha ng table day at table time? Okay. Right. So, this is the last section. Okay, table if... Alright. So, the last section will be, lagay tayo ng isang pang section. Usually, no, websites do have footers. Okay? Mag-reference tayo ng section na to from the ID, no? Section footer. Then, inside that one, we put a paragraph. Okay? Let's say StackTrek 2022. You could add your name, etc. So, copyright. Ganon. StackTrek 2022. You could add your name, no? Etc. Okay. So, since white siya, as you can see, di mo siya makita. Just like in the section dun sa taas kanina, you need to put a style. Okay? Paano ba siya gawin? Okay. Found, section, footer, open, close curly brackets, tapos magsaset tayo ng background color. Okay, so yung color natin will be 2E1503. Ayun. Section footer. Okay, check. 2E15 pound. Yan. Okay. So, ito na siya. Okay, you have your footer already. So, next, we'll be adding a padding. Okay, so, add a padding to 20px. Ayun. Mas malaki na siya. Next, don't forget your semicolon. You text a line. So, usually, footers are in the center. Okay, so center. Yun. So, basically, okay, this is your first ever one-pager website. You have your code and coffee. Basically, you have your schedule, then you have your footer. You could add more. You could explore more. You could add images of your menu, You could actually put a navigation bar, so on and so forth. It's okay if medyo nahirapan kayo for now because you need to bit by bit learn the functionalities of each tag. For example, yung table, ito pala yung mukha niya. Yung table row, ito pala siya. Yung table data, ito pala siya. So on and so forth. So that's really fine. Don't worry because it's your first time doing a HTML project. So it's normal to adjust. Right? So with that, sige, wait. Check ko muna yung comments. Sige, once you're done with the website, kindly comment website. Okay? So don't worry, guys. If you think that you're still struggling, that's a common common feeling. But we are here to help you. Okay? Just the snippet that I use in explaining the HTML kanina, usually the first ones are snippets from our bootcamp. So our bootcamp is a track for web development, full stack web developer. Okay, so this is just the gist. No? This is the parang primer on what are the projects that you will be working on, etc. And we will not actually hinder you in making your projects. Let's say you want to make a website about phones, about laptops, or about yourself, personal portfolio, you could do so. There actually a trainer that will be able to help you, one-on-one trainer, because it's easier for you. Package JSON. Don't worry about the package JSON. Don't worry. Don't worry about the package JSON. Okay. There are one-on-one trainers who will be able to help you in the bootcamp. There are also a lot of project presentations because presentations will aid you not only to in honing your skill in web development, but also to give you more confidence in terms of presenting. Okay, this is the code for the index.html. I can see some of your comments, but some di ko din makikita kasi medyo marami siya. Okay? So that's the gist of your first ever website. So I'll not be more complicated. So basically, this is your website already. Okay, you could actually download this one and run it in your own browser. That's fine. Okay. So I think I'm done. Sai, are you here?
Yep. All right. So thank you so much,
Hello.
Ariesa. And congratulations no for those who were able to successfully complete their first website. Wow, galing. We have a lot actually. We
Oo.
have a lot there.
Recorded naman to, right? Sai?
Yep. They
Oo.
can watch it again via Facebook,
Mm-mm.
YouTube, or LinkedIn. So yep, you can
Eh,
just rewatch this all over again. May okay, may error pa daw. We will also be sharing to you the
mhm.
full code. We have naman Ariesa na the full code.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah. Pero
we will be sharing
disclaimer,
sige. Mhm.
na when you get the full code, guys, do not just copy. You try to understand now what you're actually inputting then. Para at least now you'll be able to survive later on if you do your own website on your own. Okay. Thanks, Sai.
There. Thank you so much again, Ariesa, for your time. Okay. So we will be flashing okay. So we will be flashing the full code, or we will be sharing to you the link of the full code so that you would be able to complete no for those na medyo hindi nakahabol kanina or are having a hard time following, or siguro isang problem din kasi pag mahina yung internet, medyo hindi masyadong clear yung nasa screen. But anyway, we will be sharing the full code. Once again, thank you so much. Okay, before we end, baka may mga few questions apart siguro from the concerns or errors that our participants encountered earlier. Baka you have questions to our participants or viewers. Baka you have any questions about the workshop that we had to Ariesa.
Sige lang.
Anyone? Sige, baka mga kahit general questions about website development, ganun.
Yeah,
Sige, you
sige, go
can
lang.
throw in your questions. Sige, we can we will be catering to siguro 1 to 3 questions if meron. Mukhang ano
Sige.
ah.
Mukhang busy
Mukhang
sila.
true.
Di ka
True.
pinapansin, Sai.
Kaya nga, hello guys. All right, so I think we have one question. Any YouTuber po na pwedeng panoorin or panoodan ng web development
Hmm.
tutorials?
Actually, marami naman. Usually, what I watch is this thing called Tokso, something like that. Actually, marami kang variety. You just go to YouTube, then search for some of the like how to kickstart or how to make HTML for beginners. Marami naman doon. I think I'm watching that text Tokso. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think he's a good guy who actually teach or actually uploads web development tutorials. Marami siya actually. There are a lot of people uploading, no? Not just in PH personalities. There are also YouTubers abroad that are actually nice in terms of web development tutorials. Paano
Yeah,
po
there.
na-upload sa ang website? So, you have this thing called domain. Then, usually, no, you could check domain services like GoDaddy, DigitalOcean, ano pa ba? Namecheap, no? It's actually pretty easy to upload. There are also tons of tutorials in YouTube, and might be no StackTrek would be able to have a workshop for that one, no, how to upload your website in the web. So baka pwede din nating gawin 'yon. Stay tuned na lang kayo. So I can see that some of you are wondering how to do that. So I think that's something that we could do a workshop with as well. Pag web development means front end lang. Hindi. I think now web development as a whole is full stack. Full stack web, meron kasing full stack web developer. Okay? So, iba din naman yung front end web developer lang. So, depende siya. Okay? Yeah, paano po na-upload sa web ang website? So, I think now you could check now GoDaddy or you could check Namecheap, DigitalOcean, something like that. No? It's pretty much easy to upload. And maybe StackTrek in the future would be able to create a workshop on how to upload your websites in the web. Okay? O, Heroku pwede din. Okay? So, I think okay na, Sai? Meron pa ba?
Yeah, I think siguro busy pa yung iba. Busy pa
Oo
yung
nga
iba sa
parang
pag-adapt.
di namamansin.
Oo. Naka-focus. That's actually yeah, and other din, no, you could join our Code Your Future workshop. So we still have a lot of Code Your Future workshops. So that's
Yes.
one way
Oo.
for you to improve your dev skills there.
Tapos yung
Okay.
yung 40 minutes coding workshop is Python siya. So pwede we could integrate it later on. Yung HTML at saka yung Python.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Maybe we could do something, no? Pero medyo advanced na yun.
Yeah.
Pero
advanced na yun.
Pero well, they already did Python tapos nag-web dev na. So maybe
merge na
that's
lang
something we could do
natin.
in the future. Ay, ito. Let's
Yeah.
cater to this one last question from Shannon. Magkaibang job po ba yung UX, UI sa front end?
Yeah, yes. Kasi yung UI, UX, usually mock-up sila. Usually yung front-end developer, nagde-develop talaga. yung mock-ups kasi parang, ano lang siya, parang, yung masusundan mo lang. Pero yung developer, sila talaga yung nagpo-put or nagtra-translate dun sa mock-ups into the actual talaga.
There. I hope that answered
Yun,
your question, Shannon.
yes.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I
ayan.
think that would
Okay
be
na
our
tayo?
last question. Yeah. And as much as we want to cater to all, but our time is very
Mhm.
limited. So that's for our last question. No? And again, thank you so much, Ariesa, for your time.
Thank you, Sai. Thank you, everyone,
Thank you
for
so
tuning
much.
in as well.
All right. So once again, congratulations for building your first website in actually less than 2 hours. And with that one, don't forget to screenshot your completed code, and as you will be using that one for your certificate request. Ayun. Sige. So at this moment, before we proceed, I would like to hear from you guys. So ano ba yung feeling ninyo kanina while creating, or for those, especially for those first timers, ano ba yung feeling niyo kanina while creating your first website? Sige nga, describe. Why? Okay. Sige, mukhang busy pa ata yung mga ano. And again, we will be sharing via the comment section the full code for those who were nalilito. Nalilito, nahihilo. Okay, don't worry. That's actually a good thing, no? At least challenging po. Yeah. So, being a developer is not really an easy job, but it will always be worth it. Sabi nga ng mga participants kanina no na it's a problem na ang saya niyang isolve, 'di ba? Excited. Oh, that's good to hear. And with that one, you are one step closer to becoming a programmer. And at this moment, we will be having our full stack bootcamp info session. I would like to call in our very own head of growth at StackTrek, Miss Haifa Karina Baluyos.
If today you are very interested to pursue a career as a coder in the IT industry, but isn't confident with your skills or with having zero or minimal experience, then this opportunity is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp that trains you to become a job ready programmer in just 4 months. So, as you can see here, you have two options. The first one is the co living bootcamp. This is the first of its kind here in the Philippines as it combines both learning and lifestyle into one exciting and rewarding experience. It means you will be living in one building with other boot campers, and you will be able to leverage all of the amenities and the social experience of learning with other boot campers. And then the other option is digital. It is virtual. That means you can take this bootcamp anywhere. By anywhere, it means if you are in the province, then you can take this bootcamp at the comforts of your home. Or if you enjoy traveling, then you can also take the bootcamp while you are traveling. Now, for you to be able to understand and get a picture of what exactly are we going to do when we enter the boot camp. So, let's assume that you already applied and earned a slot in the boot camp. Here in the next few minutes, you can also imagine and also experience virtually what it is like, what you will be doing, and what will be the experience like learning with StackTrek. So the first thing that you do in your day is have the daily discussions with your trainers and peers. So since you will be building real world applications, always remember that in this boot camp, we focus on your practical skills, the skills that you can really use and immediately practice. And in your daily discussions with your trainer, you will be covering various topics. And the topics that you will be covering will depend based on what module you are in during that day or during that week. So remember, you are building real world applications, and the benefit here for you, especially if you have zero experience yet, is that at the end of the boot camp, you will already have a bunch of projects that can showcase your skills based on the real world applications that you already built. So the next thing that you do after your daily discussions with your trainers and peers is that you now go on and do and complete your hands-on coding modules. It also covers advanced curriculum. We want to focus on the topics and the skills that is relevant today, not relevant 5 years ago, but relevant today and in the future as well. So, after you go through the module, do the exercises, learn the things that you need to learn, once you hit a bump or you're having a difficulty, the platform or the bootcamp has a one-on-one live trainers capability. And what exactly is this? So in just one click, when you are having a problem with the exercises that you're doing or the project that you are doing, in just one click, you get connected to the next available trainer, and then you will be able to chat with that trainer immediately. So you can share your screen with the trainer, you can code together with your trainer, and you can discuss with the trainer with the challenges that you are having. As you can see, it's quite different because as you code together with your trainer, it feels like it's very interactive and it's very personal because the trainer is focused on you as you try to learn that specific skill or try to resolve that specific challenge. So here we would like to show you what it is like. So here we have an example of a trainer named John, and John is talking with his trainer and trying to consult the problem that he is having. So on the right side, there is that chat, and then at the middle is you can see the code that they are working or coding together. And this is an example of one of the projects from one of our boot campers. So they are building real world applications so that at the end of the boot camp, again, you will have a portfolio ready that showcases your acquired skills. But one of the important things that we also would like to highlight is that in this boot camp, it's not just about the technologies that you learn. At the start of the boot camp, you are going to focus on the module that builds you your core foundation. And having a strong coding foundation allows you to learn different technologies faster. The full stack bootcamp has demo days. So we have demo days each month, and what I will show you is one of the websites built by one of the programmers, and that he was able to build this website in just 1 month in the bootcamp. So as you can see, even if you have zero background, the bootcamp is beginner friendly enough for you to understand and be able to build websites even if you have zero background. In the StackTrek Bootcamp, the platform that you will be using is the most advanced training technology here in the Philippines. And the big difference here, we are more focused and having you do more coding hours. If you do more hands-on, you are able to apply immediately the skills that you just learned. The more you apply the skills, the more you realize the things that you need to improve on. And as you learn and apply these skills, you get better and better at it. There you have two options, the co-living and the digital. Digital is virtual, so you can take this one anywhere. And co-living is that you will be living with other boot campers and learning at the same time. Now, we would like to like to add more details on what the co-living is like. So the co-living bootcamp, you don't have to worry about anything else but to learn and experience life. You don't have to worry about spending for food anymore. It is already covered. Also, the accommodation is also included. But the good thing about it is that beyond just learning, of course, we need to live our lives. There is a rooftop wherein if you need a breather, you can just be there, get some air. There are lounges that you can chill around. So in the co-living boot camp, it's really different than just a typical boot camp. You learn because that's the main thing that you want to do in the boot camp. But also there are in-person sessions wherein you get inspired from people from the industry. In the co-living boot camp, there are barbecue nights, movie nights, and weekend parties that you can be part of and socialize. You can also leverage on the amenities and gym program. This is what it looks like to be part of the co-living bootcamp. It's very different. You learn, but at the same time, you have fun. So the co-living bootcamp is situated mainly around BGC and Makati. So you can imagine that if you want to also go out, it's BGC is just 5 minutes walking distance. And the benefits of being part of the boot camp is that we have job partners wherein we negotiated with them that if you are a graduate of the boot camp, you will have at least 25 to 30K starting salary. And this is quite high considering that you have zero experience and you are still starting out. So one of the key benefits here at StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is that more than just a learning, we help you accelerate your career. So don't worry about having zero experience. Don't worry about being a non-coder and you want to enter the industry. Because if you finish and be a graduate of the bootcamp, you already have guaranteed job interviews. And if you graduate at the top 30, then you have guaranteed job offers already. There's no stopping you in getting the IT industry. As long as you are with the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp, then the opportunities for you is beyond just learning. It goes over to you landing your first job and landing a highly paying job as well. So here, why IT? These are just the published rates of IT today. If you have 1 to 4 years, you will be earning on average 45K monthly. If with 5 years, you will be earning around 80K. As you level up, let's say to senior manager, you can even go to 172,000 for your monthly salary. Once you are able to enter the IT industry, the first step is the hardest, but once you are already in, over opportunities are left and right. So you really have high earning potential once you are able to enter the IT industry. And with that one, if you are interested, you can apply now. The link is here below. It's bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp application. And if you have questions, then feel free to find us on Facebook. You can message us there. And we hope that the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is one of the opportunities that you will leverage on as you enter the IT industry and land your first tech job. And with that one, thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day.
Ayun, thank you so much, Haifa, for that very informative presentation. So ayun, if you are interested to really pursue a career in tech, this full stack bootcamp might be something for you. And with that one, so we also have one upcoming info session for our full stack bootcamp this coming September 29 Thursday at 11 a.m. So make sure to reserve your slot and register via bit.ly/StackTrekBootcamp-SEP29. Once again, that's bit.ly/StackTrekBootcamp-SEP29 and be a job-ready programmer in just 4 months. So if you have any questions about the bootcamp, feel free to send us a message at our StackTrek Facebook page. So like, follow, and send us a message. Or you can go to fb.com/StackTrek. And since you already started your career in tech, this might be something that would interest you. Join Stack League, the Philippines' largest online programming league, and get a chance to win thousands of giveaways, tech job opportunities, tech trainings, and nationwide media recognition. So this is a platform for you to practice your programming skills. So this is for free. You just create your account at stackleague.com. Apart from messaging us on our official Facebook page, you may also send us an email at info@stacktrek.com. And this is not the last event that we will be having. We still have a lot in store for you. Make sure to get the latest updates via our Facebook page. Just simply go to fb.com/stacktrek/events to know more about our upcoming events. And there you have it. Congratulations on coding your first website into ours. Once again, congratulations for those people who completed their code. And don't forget to submit your information at bit.ly/CYF times jobstreet-cert so that you would be able to claim your digital certificate of participation. So make sure to screenshot your completed code tapos submit nyo sa form that you can see on your screen right now. All right. Again, thank you so much, everyone, and congratulations. We hope to see you in our next Code Your Future with StackTrek workshops and events. Thank you so much. This has been Isai, your host. Have a great day, everyone.